The last video I showed you guys what I got with the Wagner 3500 spray gun. This time I'm gonna actually use it. To snap it together, you'll use the traditional lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, and you'll hear a snap. It stands up on its own.
Yeah.
In my last video, I used a filter bag when I poured in the paint, but I don't feel it really necessary. That's just my personal preference. So here's the consistency of the paint before adding water. It's up to you if you're gonna add water. I want to keep my Wagner working good for a while, so you don't have to add any water, but I'm gonna go ahead and thin my paint just a little. I just eyeballed it here, no measuring. Here's how it's coming out. I tried to zoom in here as much as I could. Hopefully y'all could see this. I'm happy with that. Okay, we have this extension here. Make sure it's pointing frontward in the paint cup so that when you're painting and you tilt forward, you get the most of your paint. Tilt, spray. Here's your airflow valve. It goes 1 through 10, 10 being max. You can adjust your settings before you get started. The on-off button, it'll work after you plug it in. You will need an extension cord. Unfortunately, it's not included. I marked it in red and blue so y'all could see it as it turns. Now it's loosening. You'll hear like a click for a minimum flow. Okay, so this is on tight for a maximum flow. I usually just keep it somewhere in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna start this thing up and then test the waters a bit. Test on a different surface than what you're actually going to paint. Here is the first drawer. Today I will be spraying a console table. At certain settings, these paint guns can really get into the details. Here I'm moving from left to right, starting my spray before I reach the piece, letting go of the trigger toward the end, and starting again. The round pattern is from a diagonal setting. You notice it was spraying round instead of up and down, side to side. So if I adjust this, let's see how it sprays. If the nozzle is horizontal, it'll spray vertical, and if it's vertical, it'll spray horizontal. You want to move in overlapping strokes, but not so much that the paint drips. If this is your concern, you might want to work with gravity and move your piece in a different position. Don't do like me and sway your wrist so much, and definitely don't spray too close as shown here. Between spraying, remember to clean the tip of your gun. It might collect a little paint that dries up occasionally. For this drawer, I adjusted the nozzle to spray vertically to cover more surface area. Stay tuned. Toward the end of the video, I will be showing the reveal. Time for cleaning. First things first, you should move the back piece from the front. I don't think it's a good idea to get that part wet. So let's put that to the side. You shouldn't have to change the filter unless you see that it's sturdy. The smooth side of the air filter should be placed toward the turbine. Okay, so cleaning. This definitely is not everyone's favorite part about using a spray gun, but in the end I think it's all well worth it, knowing that it's much faster to finish a project with a spray gun than any other method. Especially if you have a project piece that has a lot of nooks and crannies and crevices, this definitely helps. I could tell you my first paint gun, I didn't actually read all the directions the first time. I didn't clean as well as I should. I think the gun would have lasted longer, but just to note, it was one of the cheapest on the market when I was just starting out. One thing I can recall about my old paint gun, I would not take off the straw as you're seeing in this image here. And so every time I would clean it, there would be some paint still left behind. And I was wondering why I couldn't, get it all out. I think I used the brush and everything on random parts, but I wasn't realizing that, oh, the straw does come out. So little things like that would cause, us not to do the best job in our cleaning and taking care of our products. So it's good to watch videos like this to get little details you might have missed. This one, the Wagner, seemed pretty high quality. I paid about $180 from Home Depot. I take good care of it. I learned my lesson. This is definitely a furniture flipper's best friend right here. If you guys have any questions, or if there's anything that y'all wanted me to go over that I haven't, just let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you wanted me to do a review of the bigger portion of a Flexio called the ice spray nozzle. I finally get to water the grass. I take everything apart, try it up, and I'm done. Thank you for watching AL Furniture Fabrications.